I'm someone who's fallen flat on her face more than once. I've taken wrong turns a lot. Stayed in places I should have left long ago. Welcome to Life's a Trip and I Forgot the Map, the podcast that embraces the messy, magical ride of figuring life out. I'm Misty, your host, your fellow wanderer, and here we trade perfection for permission to grow, stumble, laugh, and start over. So grab your emotional snacks, be sure to buckle up. We're in for a ride. Let's hit the road. Hey, welcome. Okay, real talk. I almost didn't record this. I've stopped and started this intro more times than I've hit snooze on my alarm. And believe me, that's saying something. But here we are. First episode, first step, and you're here, which, oh my gosh, means so much already. You have no idea. Thank you so much for being here and for joining me on this journey. This is Life's a Trip, and I Forgot the Map. A podcast about figuring out life, one detour, one meltdown, and one unexpected breakthrough at a time. It's honest, a little chaotic, hopefully funny, definitely heart-forward. If you ever felt like life skipped the instructions, welcome home. Me too. So who am I and why am I doing this? Well, my name is Misty. I'm someone who's fallen flat on her face more than once. I've taken wrong turns a lot. Stayed in places I should have left long ago. Doubted myself into silence more often than I'd like to admit. Wanted to disappear or fast forward or start over completely. I have been so depressed that once I thought to myself, wow, not even death wants me. What do I do now? How do you handle this? Death doesn't want you. You're not good enough to die. What now? But somewhere in all of that mess, I realized something. I'm still here. I want better for myself. I don't even like where I'm at. I need to change things, so how do I do that? I don't like the way they are. I don't like being where I'm at. But you know what? I'm still trying, still hoping, still growing, and honestly, that deserves a whole podcast. This show was born in one of those quiet spiral moments. The kind where everything feels upside down. But you get this whisper of an aha. And you know what it said? Maybe you don't need a perfect plan. Maybe you just need to start walking. Maybe by just starting, you will find the path that is right for you. So this is what I'm doing. Each week, I'll be sharing stories, real stories. The hard lessons, the hilarious fails, the glow-ups that take way longer than we thought. Some episodes will be solo, just you and me. Some will include guests, the kind of guests who bring heart, not just highlight reels. You'll hear things I wish someone had told me long ago, and things I'm still learning out loud. Thank goodness for that. There's no map, no instructions on how to live your life according to someone else's rules. But there's someone here willing to join you on your journey. If figuring life out on your terms so you can live a life you are proud of. This is for anyone who's still becoming. Still building a life they can actually love, even if they're building it from scratch. You can expect honesty, expect laughter, expect the occasional spiral, and probably some emotional snacks. So if you've got emotional snacks that you want to bring along on this trip, be sure to pack those. But mostly expect to feel a little more seen, a little more brave, a little more okay, starting messy, even if that's where you are. Hopefully, you will feel a little more inspired to live out loud in your own way, even if that's a little quieter than others. So if you're wandering, if you're growing, if you've ever looked around and thought, I should have all this figured out by now, I know I did. I thought that I had everything figured out. I had my life set. But here I am, Life always throws us a few curveballs, and this podcast is for you. We might not have a map, but we've got stories, we've got each other, we've got the power to take control of the steering wheel. And that's more than enough to begin. And as always, thank you for taking this trip with me. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this podcast with anyone you know who may need company along their path. Until next time, take the scenic route, toss the map, and be gentle with yourself. We're all in this together. Well, that's a wrap for today's episode of Life's a Trip. If you're figuring it out as you go, same here. Hit follow, leave a review if you're feeling generous. And remember, you don't need the whole map. You just need the next step.